Hello guys, Living here, and we are taking a look at the $200 cheap casual gaming PC. So the total price here in PC Part Picker is $198.31 on this date today, and it is 11th of November. So the CPU and GPU we've gone for in a single core is the AMD FX 6300. It's a dual core processor with integrated graphics, so it will run easy League of Legends, Counter-Strike and kind of games like that. For the first gamer or builder, this could be a easy option to choose. It's a okay PC and you can run some simple games, and you can, from this platform you can also upgrade, because we're using the FM2 Plus motherboard, which you can also get some better CPUs, and it also supports graphics cards. So when you get more money you can buy that one, and it should be golden. So the memory we're going for in this build is a G-Skill Ripjaw X series 4GB. So it's 4GB to keep the price down, but we have 1866 MHz memory for additional frames per second. So the graphics uses the speed of the memory for the speed of the graphics. So if you have a fast memory, you can get better frames per second. So keep the cost down still, we have a cheap 320GB hard drive from Western Digital, and it's caviar blue, which means it's a pretty good quality. Case, just a simple thermal fake VL800 mid-tower case. It looks pretty nice, and it's kind of window, so you can see your CPU in there. And it's pretty cheap, and you can get a mail-in rebate. So for the power supply, we went with a very good round hair Corsair Builder Series CX for 130 watt 80 plus bronze. It's a good power supply, and you can also get a promo code and a mail-in rebate. So you can get $25 off this for only $25. So that means you get a very good power supply that will last you for years and not break your shit. And this is the total price here. I will put the link in the description, and we'll look into some of the specific parts a little closer. Okay, so here we have the AMD A4 6300. Apparently you can overclock this CPU and more than the G3 220 and the i3 3220. So it's okay. It's around a slightly slower Pentium, but if you can overclock it you will get some better performances. So we're here on CPU bus. The speed also here 3.7 GHz, and it boosts to almost 4 GHz, like 3.9. That's a pretty good clock speed for this CPU. So the benchmark for this is not that good. It's a very cheap processor, and you will get what you need and you will get what you pay for. It's a very good price to performance chip. So apparently someone have got this overclocked over 4.25 GHz with air, and that is very good. And this only uses 65 watts, which is a very low power consumption compared to some other AMD stuff. So yeah, this was the CPU. Okay guys, to the last component we're gonna take a closer look at is the motherboard. So here we have the socket, which you will put your CPU in with while lifting out this lever. Here goes the main power source, your 24 pin. Here goes the CPU power, and you will use this outputs here to get your image. So this one, it has a DVI and a VGA port. It's okay. I don't think it has HDMI, but I may be wrong. I didn't check it very close, but yeah, it has a DVI. So if you need to use, or if you're using like this HDMI, you can just get an adapter, because DVI it's also digital signal, and it's a pretty solid connector, and you will get solid FPS with that one. So here we have 2 slots, and we only got one stick of 4 GB, so you can get another one and fill it up for 2. You can also add an additional graphics card for more graphics performance, and you can also add a little, for example, a sound card, for example, in this slot here, or a PCI SSD. Here we can see the connectors to the SATA, so you can get your hard drives and disk drives if you used that in. So yep, this has been a motherboard, good solid motherboard for a very good price. So let's go back and see at the main build. So the conclusion is, this is a okay PC for you that's starting out and only have a budget of $200. If you have a higher budget, you should go for a stronger CPU and a better hard drive and a better graphics card, a dedicated graphics card. A good graphics card to choose from is the R9 270X, the 270, the R7 260X, and if you can also go for a graphics card like the GTX 750 Ti. Those are very good solid purchases and they should serve you well. So yep guys, this has been a $200 PC build. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, and maybe we can build this PC one day and to show you the real performance. So I'll see you guys later.